Okay, this is a quick little walkthrough on how to submit labs, lecture problems, assignments, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive our way into it. Hopefully we're not in this paradigm for very long, but it is what it is. What we can do is let's first talk about labs. These guys are in the overdue category, but I've already downloaded this lab, so let's go ahead and rock this thing. You can click this guy and download it, and you can see it's being submitted via a file upload. So I can go ahead and I can pull this guy right here up, and doing this for other classes too. As you do this, what you can do is you can do this in Word. Kind of clunky, it is what it is. You can print this thing out and take some pictures. Just make sure the lighting is good. If you fill out things by hand, then please, for my sanity, go ahead and highlight them either using a different color, or go ahead and just kind of change the color on these guys. So if I were to do that, then I might make it look like that. So do that for my sanity. If you have to draw something, remember that Word has these nice little tools, so you can go ahead and sketch on these things if you really wanted to. So now let's go ahead and talk about uploading these guys. To submit these things, you're just going to go over here and hit this Submit Assignment button, just like you not just like you have. You're going to go ahead and submit assignment, and you can do it from the Google Drive. You can do it from a file upload. Do not forget an abstract, however. We still are going to do our fun little abstracts. So here I've already filled this thing out. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and add another file, and I'm going to head to add my abstract as such. If you want to put some comments in there, and then you can go ahead and submit this thing. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scribble on this thing and assign it a grade, and you should be able to see it in the submission details. So you can look for my nice red X's and stuff like that. When it comes to the lecture problems and easy problems, then you can find these guys where you normally find them. That hasn't changed, but what has changed is a way that you can submit them. So if I were to click on this guy right here, I haven't done that for chapter 26, I've done that for 27, so bear with me for a second. Normally it says submitting on paper. For these guys right here, it's going to give you the option to submit them using a file upload, download them just like you normally do, or you can do them on line paper if you so prefer. Take a picture, and you can go ahead and submit the assignment just like you did for the labs. I will let you submit it multiple times, just like we kind of do in the face-to-face setting where I correct something. So if I mark it a 3 out of 4, go ahead and resubmit it, and we'll get you up to a 4 out of 4, just like we always have, and just like we hopefully always will. Now what's probably burning on everyone's mind is the test. The test is going to be on Canvas. You're going to have 3 hours, and it's going to be done during the regular test time already lined up in the syllabus. So you're going to go ahead and click on this thing. So it's going to run essentially from 1 until, I'm going to say 3:45, just when our class time is. I will fix that. A couple things I wanted to mention. Do not start the quiz until you're ready. As soon as you click on this button, the timer is going to start. You're going to have 3 hours in order to complete this. The file is not live until 12:59 p.m., so you gain nothing, absolutely nothing by clicking this early. The file goes away at 3:45. You have 3 hours from as soon as you click on the Take the Quiz button. Pictures are fine, but one thing to note is Canvas only lets you upload one file. So use something like CamScanner to convert multiple pictures to a PDF, or it will accept a zip file. Your pledge means that you didn't work on this with anyone else. You can still use online resources, but can't really stop you from doing that. You do not need to do this on the printout. You can use your own paper, but just make it easy for me to follow. So you're going to click on this guy right here, and what's going to happen is it's going to say, hey, download this file. This file right here is the test. And when you're ready to upload it, it's going to allow you to upload it as such. So you can go ahead, and I don't have one handy, but you can go ahead and upload it. You do have to wait for that to be uploaded and then submit the quiz for it to be official. It'll tell you how long that it took, and you can kind of see that if I click on this thing, it's not happy. It says, hey, you cannot access this until that time. More or less, I just want everyone taking the same test at the same time. With that said, I will be in touch via email or other means, and I hope everyone stays well. Please do feel free to email me if you have any questions.